Previously on Saga.
Dante suffered a terrible fate, and his life flashed before his very eyes. He was reminded of how hard it was to stand up for himself. He then was confronted by Kisa, the angel of death who was ready to take him into the afterlife, before Ameryh brought him back to life. Once back, James sent them off to the capital city of Minotaur, where they found out they're wanted criminals. Where are they going to go now?
Hey guys, welcome to Influence here on Saga, the story for these three nerds to find fame and escape the law. I am your DM Kelvin, and I am joined, as always, with the lovable goat owner, Zoe Curzon.
Hi, I'm Bison. It's me, Zoe, Trash, whatever the hell you want to call me.
You can call me Steve if you want, I don't care.
Just don't call me Stacy.
Just don't call you Stacy. That's a Lonely Boy Hour reference that no one's gonna get. And I am joined as well with everyone's favorite sad boy that you didn't even know was as sad as he actually is, Bradley J. Jenkins.
I don't know how to come back from that intro. I am sad. Welcome to the podcast.
I really meant Dante, but I'm saying your real world name so people know who you are.
Me and Dante are sad.
And lastly, we are joined with everyone's favorite. I think of the rowdy boys that we've met so far, everyone's favorite, Noah the Goon Daddy Allen.
I am a really rowdy boy. The rowdiest of the boys. A rowdy, dirty, rowdy boy. A dirty, dirty boy. It's a dirty boy.
I can't imagine
He's so rowdy. And also
yes,
a demon. Hi.
There it is.
There it is.
I love the concept of just, yes, I am a rowdy boy. That is how I would describe myself.
A dirty, rowdy boy.
I also enjoy long walks on the beach. It's just a part of who I am.
You see him from across the coffee shop.
And you just know, he's got some rowdy in there.
You see him from across the coffee shop. What is he eating? A plate of taquitos? How did he get taquitos at a coffee shop? It's Nosh!
So we find ourselves back in Main Street of Minotaur. You guys, again, see a sign that says you are all wanted for the destruction of the RuneCon Convention Center. And then the screen switches, and you see Anton Arowan. And he goes, I am so sorry for the destruction that made you lose plenty of the people you love. I tried to fight them off, and you see him, lift his hand up, and it has the, cut from the axe and the necrosis going down his arm from the Eldritch Blast.
Son of a
bitch. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stop them. I will be working with a couple of my newly found partners, and you see two people pop up on screen, the familiar faces of Sir Daniel Intercourse and Arnold Hamfist, and they go, "We will stop at nothing to find these perpetrators. They've already gone on the run. We've searched through the entire convention center, and we promise to you that we will find them." And then the screen switches back to just the picture. And Patricia goes, "Hey honeys, could you do me a favor? My bag's underneath one of your seats. I don't know which one it is. There should be a little pair of glasses with a fake nose and a fake mustache attached. Can you pan that up there, honey?"
Yeah, I got it, yeah.
You guys find the bag with the object in it. You also find an array of other objects that just look like weird toys like that. And you kind of lean forward through the little like opening in the carriage, and you hand it to her. I think it was Chase that grabbed it, and you see her put them on. And as soon as she does, her body kind of starts to weirdly shape. The glasses disappear from her face, and she now looks like a halfling woman with a different face. She goes, "Oh, whew. Sorry, these are my disguised self masks."
Wow. Hey,
Unfortunately, I only have one.
All right.
So I think
I'll
I
just.
think this might be a problem.
Chase puts up his foot, and he kind of taps her on the shoulder. Just take the I-190 south. I know a place where we can go.
Oh, okay. And you guys are in the back, and she kind of leans back a little bit. She doesn't need to look that close to the road. It's horses. They know what they're doing. And she goes, so, I feel like we probably cannot go to the king while we're wanted criminals. What do you think?
I mean,
Yeah.
it might be a bad idea.
He might.
Of all the times I've been a wanted criminal, this is definitely the roughest one already.
How many times has that been?
7.
7.
One for
Sweet.
each day of the week.
I know a safe spot. Don't just take the I-190 south.
You know a safe spot in the city itself?
You know this place?
It's a little south, but it's close.
Okay. All right.
Are you inviting us to your house?
Kind of. It's like my uncle's place.
That's what friends do.
You guys start traveling south, and the neon lights are very beautiful, and they last for a while, but not forever. You guys start to find areas with less and less light, and you find more places that are near empty. There's not people walking the streets. There are windows that are boarded up. There are lots of I have weapons, don't tread on my land kind of signs in certain areas. You do see, the only thing that appears to be nice in this area is a diner that's kind of on the edge between these two areas. So Chase, you are about 6-7 years old, and you are going on a family outing with your parents, Val and Lilith, of south of Minotaur. You were promised if you did all your chores, they would take you out to eat, and so you did them. And you make your way to the diner. What does a young 5 to 6 year old Chase like to eat? What kind of diner would you be going to?
Fantasy 50s replica diner.
So, a 50s diner, you make your way to the front, and your mom's kind of holding your hand, leading you, and they get to the front, and your dad kind of pipes up, and he goes, excuse me, we have a reservation for 5:30. It's under a Val. And you see this restaurant owner, a half-elf, he's really big, he's got an apron on, and he goes, "Oh, okay, you've got a reservation, huh? All right, I'll check my book if you say so." And you see he kind of opens the book, and you were a child, so maybe you didn't process this, but he definitely did not read through the names. He goes, I don't got any reservations for a Val. And what are you talking about? I ordered the reservations a few days ago. It's a surprise for my son. It's his birthday today. And the half-elf kind of leans over the counter, and you see him kind of look down at you, almost a little disgusted. But again, I don't think a 5, 6, 7-year-old Chase would understand that, would he?
No, not really.
And he kind of looks back up at Val, and he goes, "The wait's 2 hours. I have a reservation." And he goes, "The wait is 2 hours." And your mom kind of leads you away, to kind of the little waiting area, and you just kind of see your dad and him arguing as you walk away. Do you say anything to your mom of any kind?
Mom, what's going on? I saw Dad make the call.
It's nothing, honey. He might have just made an error, okay? And she pats you on your back. And you remember, you sat there for definitely longer than 2 hours, but your parents were so determined to take you to the restaurant you wanted to go to that they sat there. And you remember having to wait till possibly the grossest table you ever see. And they definitely didn't clean it. They just took all the plates off beforehand. But you waited there for a long time, and your parents waited there with you.
Chase is still young, so like he did the wait. He's like really cool, and he's super happy. Like this is despite everything. The table's nasty, but he doesn't care. He's at the restaurant. He's just super happy. So he's coloring on a little placemat, and he's drawing a picture of his family, and shows it to Mom and Dad. Hey, Mom, Dad, look.
Oh, that's very good, honey.
That one's Dad, and then this little green one is me, and then this one is you, Mom.
And your mom smiles, and she takes a look at it, and your dad runs his hands through your hair.
Oh, hey guys, do you guys want to get something to eat? I really like this spot.
We haven't eaten in a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starving.
What do they got here?
It's you'll see. You guys just go through the front. You guys just go through the front door. I have to go to a different entrance.
Why?
Yeah, I'll meet you guys inside. Just let them know that you're with. Just let them know that you're with Green Unclean.
I'll just walk with you.
No, that's not allowed. Just trust me.
I mean, Dante doesn't care. Dante will do it anyway. Like
I get out of the cart, hold Bisom's hands as she gets out of the cart. Everyone just moves towards the restaurant.
So are you leading them towards the front?
I'm leading them towards the front, kind of like usher them in.
Was you inside?
Yeah, you'll see me inside, hopefully.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute then.
Dante walks with... I was about to say Noah. Dante walks with Chase.
They're gonna ask you to go through the front.
I'm going in the building regardless. I'm chilling with you. We're friends now. You invited me to your uncle's house.
We walk around back into where the door says unclean entrance.
You see a human sitting there, and he's kind of taking a drag on a cigarette, and he goes, how you doing, Chase?
Hey, Ron.
You want in?
Yeah, I have friends like him inside.
And they kind of like lean over and look into the building. We see Patricia and Bisom and Ameryh, I guess.
Yeah.
And Ron kind of looks back, and they see them over there getting the table, and he goes, "Okay, yeah, come on in."
Thank you, Ron.
No problem. And you guys eventually all make your way to the diner, and you are lucky that no one who would be willing to enter this building or be in this area would read the news. So no one's really looking at you guys off. And Patricia takes the start of the conversation. She goes, "So we agree that the thing he's doing is fucked up, right?"
Yeah. No.
I mean Anton.
Oh.
Right.
That's
right.
fucked up too. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Anton's a bad guy.
Everyone at the table notices Chase's body posture is notably different. He's more defensive. He's definitely more confident, but he definitely is more comfortable here. But he's also still very defensive. He took the outside seat of the booth, and he's always every 5 seconds checking all four corners of the establishment.
Hey Chase.
What's up?
Since last time Dante got to go with you through the special door in the back, can I go with you when we leave?
It's not a special door.
It's like the local entrance, yeah?
No, it's an entrance for the unclean.
Well, then I did definitely use that entrance because I'm pretty dirty.
No, you all three of you are clean. Don't worry about it. Get the strawberry squash pie. It's really
strawberry
good.
squash pie.
Strawberry squash pie.
Yeah, strawberry squash pie. It's really good. Hey, Betty! Betty!
Betty comes walking around. Betty is a half-elf, who is a little big for a half-elf. She is wearing an apron. She has her hair up in the messiest bun that is still legally qualified as a bun. And she goes, "Oh, hey, how you doing today, Chase?"
Can I get, let me see those. 1, 2, 3, 4. You gonna get one for your goat?
No, she'll be alright.
Okay, so we'll get 4 slices of your specialty. And kind of gives her a little wink.
And she kind of leans in and she goes, "You have the stuff, right?"
Well,
Later?
I just come back from out of town, so I'll have it later if you want to stop by the shop.
I appreciate you. I'll do that.
Yeah,
She kind of holds her hand over for a very subtle fist bump, and she walks away.
Yeah.
And eventually, I'm not gonna say when it happens, but she brings the food. Like,
Did we see that interaction, like, openly?
Probably, yeah.
yeah, she like leaned over and mumbled something to him. You could probably hear it. Like,
Are you selling
a
drugs?
table's length away.
The less you know, the better.
But I really want to know.
The less you know, the better.
Okay, I won't ask anymore as long as you share with it.
You are the best. I love you so much.
Why not? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
So we need to become as famous as possible to get stronger and kick this dude's ass.
Well, yeah. I just worry that, being wanted criminals
Is
makes it hard to tell the king about what's happening.
So we don't tell the king. We just do this on our
Oh,
own.
I would like to have the military on our side, but if you say so, Pumpkin, if you got some sort of railgun in your sleeve.
All we gotta do is survive and fight and live stream everything. Everybody loves a rebel. Actually, no.
Does anybody here know somebody important that could have the ear of the king, though? No? We're all...
Well, I know a couple people.
Oh, good! Because,
But, like...
It's very helpful sometimes to get help from your friends.
Oh, yeah, well, for example... Anton talks to the king. Never mind, that one's done. Never mind, we're gonna cut that one out.
Dante wrote down Anton and then crossed it out in his notebook.
That might be a problem.
That one's no good. I know one of the candidates that's running for Central King this year.
Oh, what's their name?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, because I don't have an answer.
It's lion something. Patricia, it's lion something, right? It's like lion something, right? It's
Hearted?
It's Duke.
Lion-hearted.
It's Duke Lionbreast.
Yeah, Duke Lionbreast. He's my guy.
His slogan is so dumb. It's feast on the lion's tip. It is so dumb.
Yeah. It's just stupid. He's a tabaxi, though, so he's pretty cool. He's standing up for more representation for the islands, I heard. They don't have their own, government leader. He just...
Can we call him? Do you have his number?
What's up? You're talking to Duke Lionbreast. What can I do for you today?
Oh my god, a senator answered his phone instantly. What a fucking world. I guess Dante will take the phone, try to take the lead on this, but I have no idea what I'm about to do.
Anyway, what's up, sweet cheeks?
Hi, I'm friends with Patricia.
Oh, you're not Patricia. What's up?
Wait, we'll read into that in a second. Anyway, we might know of the people that are wanted right now for the destruction of the center.
Oh yeah, Patricia didn't do it, did she?
No, Patricia did not do it at all.
Oh, of course not. Wait, are you one of the people who did it? And one of the other colonel? I know Patricia's probably innocent. I can't do anything about that right now.
Well, we have evidence that it was actually Anton.
Oh my.
Yes. We were hoping if you could help us get to the king's ear without showing our hand that we know that we know where the people that are wanted are.
I'm kind of openly campaigning against the current king, but maybe it'll work something. I don't. That's a bit too risky for me. Do it, or I'll tell them the story about the hot tub. All right. Well, we're gonna. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. You know what? I'll call Patricia back.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
All right, I hand the phone to Nosh and Chase.
Hey, so I happen to be in possession of incriminating footage. Is there an email address I can get my guy to discreetly send it to?
lightinthetit@rootmail.com.
That is the dumbest name that you could think of, given your circumstance.
It's a private email. You look, and you, I assume, are smarter than the average bear. And you definitely downloaded the file of the stream, but as you look on the rune, on the weave, you see that the stream itself has been deleted from social media. Even though normally it stays up after you stream.
You'll get an encrypted email with this incriminating footage in about 2 or 3 hours, depending on how fast we eat.
But yeah, they hung up, gave the phone. We'll put the phone next to Patricia.
Thanks, Pumpkin! And she just kind of like, as she's eating, slides the phone into her pocket.
Alright, we still need to become stronger, because shit will hit the fan at some point.
We should start battle planning our strikes to fame.
Dante, you get a text on your phone.
Okay. I check
it's
it.
from a number you don't recognize, and it opens it up.
Is it an area code I recognize?
No.
Okay.
And I would make you roll, but it's not a normal area code.
Okay.
It's a really weird number that doesn't follow traditional rune number structure, whatever that may look like. And the text just says, "I'm here to help." And then you see they're typing. It's got the little 3 dots dancing a little bit.
Okay. I just wait for the next text then if they're typing.
I have to stay anonymous, but I can help you with what I can.
Alright, so Dante texts back, what skills do you bring to the table?
I know a thing or two about social media. And then all of a sudden your phone, on its own, your runestone, closes the texting app, opens up the Weave app, which is the social media, and it's, you see it just kind of do its own thing for a second. And then it opens up to, would you like to create a new collab channel? And then yes and no.
What's going on?
I got this person that texts me saying that they know about social media, and they sent me a collab channel if I would like to start it.
I mean, it couldn't hurt, right?
It could. What if my whole weave gets deleted?
I mean, you don't have that many vulnerabilities, so you just start over, but...
I click yes.
What would you like to name your new collab channel?
Oh god. Resistance?
I was gonna offer Cyberfront.
I like that the most. That's fucking badass.
Cyberfront. And then all of a sudden you get a notification, and then everyone else at this table gets a notification. And your notification, Bradley, says, it's actually a bunch of notifications. It says, added, horny love, added, Chase and Nosh, added, Patricia's wacky world, added, James, it's just James, at James.
How lucky do you have to be?
I mean, he's part of the child of the person that made it, right?
Added, the curious cat, added, sword twins.
Do I see the username of the person that sent it to me? Because it was a collab, so he should have been there first with me.
He doesn't appear to be added. Whoever it is.
Is there like a button I can like click to like send him an ad request, or like?
There's like a link you can send to the text message chain.
I send the link to him and say, are you joining this? ...
and the 3 dots are bouncing, and it says, I have to stay anonymous.
So make an anonymous weave.
At A1358B7G added. I will not remember that code of numbers and letters. It'll just be there. And there is no it's not even no profile photo. The profile photo is just a picture of, like, color black.
So this is an actual Weave account that we can post things to and gain followers.
Generally, yeah, you can all post things through. It's, and I'll explain it off mic at some point, but it's essentially so I can give you guys a new skill for working together.
Chase, do you want to upload, after you get it encrypted, do you want to upload that video to this new Weave?
Yeah.
No, we know what we should also do? We should make one of those super edgy, staticky, like, mission statement videos. Because we're like
What is our mission statement?
We're on the front lines. We're gonna take down Hedron. We're gonna do it.
Patricia, can you film us?
Yeah!
We shouldn't show our faces, though, because we're one-eyed criminals, right? We have to keep it more anonymous than that.
Roll a wisdom check, everyone here. Dante with advantage.
Dante with advantage? Great, because I was just about to say that was a nat 1. I got a 19.
I got a 14.
I got a 12.
Dante, you think about it for a second when someone says, like, maybe we shouldn't have our faces in it. Mm-hmm. Sparrow posts all the time committing crimes actively. But since no one is able to track his information through the weave, you know that it's safe to do that as long as you don't have, like, where you are clearly in the background.
Okay.
Kind of Chase pulls out his phone and puts it up in the vlogger position, starts recording.
Everyone hit some kind of really cool pose. Welcome to Cyberfront!
Woo!
We are the resistance against a man controlling everything behind the scenes.
And I know that sounds really, really, like, not cool. It sounds really conspiracy-like.
But it's totally legit. We swear we have incriminating footage, and we're coming. We're coming for you, Anton.
And it just saves that footage.
We'll get it processed later, I know that.
We just figured out that we can post it. We're fine. It doesn't have to be encrypted.
Listen, you're gonna want my guy's effects. You're gonna want my guy's effects. Don't worry.
Alright, so we're gonna make it all edgy in video.
Oh yeah, we'll make it look really cool in post.
We could make a training montage.
Ooh, guys, wanna go out in the street and just walk underneath different streetlights to make it look really edgy?
Hey, how you doing? It's me, your boy. Remember me? You remember I'm the guy? I'm Kelvin from the Lo-Fi Mid-Break. Let's do this. So wowie wowzers, I know you're sitting out there right now, you're like, Kelvin, this show is delightful. It's wonderful. In fact, I enjoy listening to it, and I think that you pull off that hat really well. And to that I say thank you. I was worried about that. And I bet you're following that with, like, how can I help support this show? And there are a few ways to do that. So, I mean, it's a fair question. So let's kind of break these down. So first things first, you can just tell a friend about the show. You do not have a single clue how well word of mouth travels podcasts, unless you have a podcast that travels well by word of mouth, then you know. But just be like, hey friend, I think you'll like this show, and then tell them where to get it. And if they like the show, they'll keep listening. And if they don't like force them to. We don't need listeners that badly. Another thing you can do is you can give us a 5-star review on iTunes. That gets us up in suggested podcasts, in recommendations, and that'll help us a lot. Just leave a 5-star review, and who knows, maybe I'll read it during the Lo-Fi Mid-Break. And the last big way you can support the show is by going to our Patreon. Patreon.com/SagaCast. That's SAGACAST. And I know you're thinking, oh, paying money for a free show? I bet you can't name 2 people who do that. And joke's on you, I can. First things first, we got our $25 patron archers. Now, at $25, not only do you get exclusive merch coming out every 3 months, I'm actually trying to figure out the design we want to go with for the first one that you can't get anywhere else. You get the after show, you get the uncuts of the show. You also get a chance to be shouted out in an episode, and Archers is lucky because they're the only one. Archers is a good friend of mine, and Archers, thank you for supporting the show. You have advantage on your next roll, I guess. Yeah, I have no way of enforcing. Play this section for your DM and tell them that I said you can have advantage on your next roll. See how that goes. Next up, I can't even begin to talk about Patreon without talking about our Runestone Celebrity. Runestone Celebrities are our $50 patrons. They help the show. The most we will actually allow them to help the show. And our Runestone Celebrity is Grisney. Grisney's delightful. Grisney, you have advantage on your next 2 rolls. Please play this for any DM you may have and be like, hey, you told me I can have advantage on my next 2 rolls. Yeah, these aren't legally binding. Please don't sue me if your GM doesn't allow it. Please don't sue your DM either. But if you do, please record the lawsuit and send it to me, because that sounds interesting. Guys, if you like this show and you want to hear from the rest of us, you can do that. Zoe Curzan, who plays Bison, is available on social media under the name Trazzy. That's Trazhie. Sometimes it's OG Trazzy, but you just got to, you can do this. I believe in you. Bradley Jenkins plays Dante Crow. You can find him most places under the name Dadley J. Jenkins, like Bradley, except replace the Brad with the Dad. Make sure to get that second Dadley J. Jenkins, or sometimes it's Dadley Jenkins. Really, listen, social media is hard to get the same name everywhere. You can also find Noah Allen, who plays Chase and Nosh, at goon_daddy most places. I also have links down in the description if you want to check those out. I don't know why I had not mentioned that until now. And lastly, guys, I am Kelvin, aka the Noodle Doodler. Sometimes you have to find me under the name True Nude Dude, but there's 2 O's instead of the U and the E in nude and dude. So like NOODDOD. So like NODDOOD. Anyway, guys, that's my little mid-break. Thank you guys for listening and getting through this. You are the best, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Bye! So in the area around the diner, you thought it couldn't really get much shittier than that, and oh, how wrong you were. You see people there's like 1 or 2 people walking down the street, and they don't look like the kind of person you want to talk to. You kind of make your way to this junkyard. It's got a sign over it that's, it's just like a metal sign where they've spray painted Joseph Sneezter's junkyard. And you see, so before runestones, there was a bit of a industrial revolution before there was a magical revolution, and a lot of that stuff is become outdated because you can now power machinery with magic instead of things like coal, which is a lot more. Magic fueling is a lot more efficient. So it's not unsurprising to see someone who just takes apart the stuff for the usable parts. But this is definitely sort of a rundown operation you pull into. And you see a turtle kind of sitting along the side of the driveway. And he's sitting there with a sort of like piece of an engine of some kind. And he's kind of taking pieces out of it. And he looks up at the cart and he goes, "We aren't accepting company right now."
Up yours, turtle soup!
Is that third eye? Blanche! Third eye is home! And he's like, just looks really excited, and he's moving really slow. And you see one of these like weird train carts that's half disassembled open up, and a bunch of like smoke kind of comes out of it. You see a half-orc woman who has her hair in sort of like this bandana that's keeping it all up because there's just a lot of it. And you see a very probably the chillest lizard folk you've ever seen. And they both kind of get out, and the woman orc goes, "Oh my god, look who it is!" And she kind of comes out, and she kind of does that like thing where you guys grab hands and you pull it in for the shoulder.
How you doing, Blanche?
And she kind of looks and she goes, "Oh, you brought some friends, huh?"
Yeah, this is Bison,
Hi, I'm Bison.
and some nerd.
I'm Dante.
Like I said, some nerd.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys.
Don't worry, they may be clean, but they're cool.
Oh, okay. And she kind of reaches over for a fist bump. And she goes, I'm Blanche. This over here is T-Bite. And she points to the turtle and goes, what's up?
T-Bite?
And then she points over to Lizard Folk and she goes, and this is Spike. And Spike just kind of waves.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to meet you.
Where's Sneezy?
Sneezy is in the basement right now, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Working on the ceiling,
stuff.
the roofing. Yeah.
In the basement?
Don't worry about it. The less you know, the better.
Okay.
Yeah, he there's a lot of problems in the basement. He just, has to work on them. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just get this cart pulled in and shut the door. It's getting late anyway. Why are you guys out here?
Turtle, what are you doing?
I found some parts, and he holds up the engine.
Alright, come on, I'll give you a hand.
Alright. And he slowly sets the engine in your hands. It's not too heavy, because it's not like, it's a very compact thing. It's definitely like gnomish made. It's very efficient for how tiny this little engine is.
When you said gnomish, all I could think of is Swedish made.
Straight from
Yeah,
IKEA.
Gnomish made.
Yeah, it's a fantasy IKEA. Anyway. The worst version of fantasy Costco.
Yeah,
You've heard of fantasy Costco. Get ready for fantasy IKEA. I just want shittier versions of fantasy Costco. Come on down to fantasy Kroger.
Hey, listen, I like Kroger.
Come on
What
down
the
to
fuck is
fantasy
Kroger?
Love.
All right.
Fantasy Trader
Kroger's
Joe's.
It's like
fantasy Trader Joe's is a
Trader
step
Joe's
up
is just
from-
a guy on the corner.
He'll trade
He's
you
like
anything
Beetle.
for anything.
Heard you were looking for some snacks.
Shut up, Trader Joe. We're trying to lock up. Oh, anyway, hey, Trader Joe. It's nice to see you.
Oh, no problem. You know, whenever you need some chocolate-covered almonds,
Yeah. He says this. He's
I'll
pulling
trade
the
them
gate
for
shut.
you whenever.
He's like pulling the gate shut and like doing the 15 latches.
So T-Bite is slowly like walking towards before I assume Nosh just kind of picks him up a little bit, like
Come on.
pushes him a little bit behind him.
Didn't miss that.
He gets in the cart, and Blanche and Spike get in the cart too. She goes, so why the front? Blanche does 90% of the talking. If I say anything and don't specify who it is, it's Blanche.
It's Blanche.
Let's just. So what you bring friends for? Are they on a new deal?
No, they're my collaborators.
Yeah, we have a collab
Yeah,
channel
so-
together.
Yeah.
You guys, one of you's
like
gotta
your
be.
podcast. Oh, have you guys heard this guy's podcast? It's so great.
You haven't watched the news, have you, Blanche?
No, I've been repairing that train car.
Right. Okay.
Which is, of course, code for she was hotboxing in that train car.
Dante just kind of sits up. He's like, you don't have to speak in code around us. If y'all want to spark up, I'm down.
Oh,
Again,
okay.
they may be clean, but they're cool.
Oh, we're doing drugs?
All right,
yes.
cool. Well,
Just keep the
Spike and I are done, but...
just keep the trade secret, you know?
Alright, yeah, no problem. You guys make it to the actual, like, building, and it's this, like, giant garage right next to about half the size of this entire house is just this large garage.
Garage for the Americans.
garage.
Oh, garage. Okay, I'm
Garage.
sorry. Anyway, so you guys park in there. You do see a set of stairs that leads down to a basement, but the sort of trapdoor that leads to the staircase is just says "Do not disturb" on it.
Hey, T-Bite.
Yeah.
Show my friends your setup, and I kind of hand T-Bite my phone.
So first of all, in his setup, you see kind of like he does have a table in which he has clearly taken a bunch of rune stones and just like disassembled them to get the runium out of them. He's got something a little new for Chase. You definitely saw him building this before you left, but you didn't know what it was. He's got some sort of weird headset that has like 2 sets of runium that go right over where your temples would be, or where Tortle's temples would be.
Whoa.
What does the headset do?
Are you a tinkerer?
It's kind of what I'd bring to the table. And he slowly reaches over to the headset, and he puts that headset on, and you see him kind of sit down, and you see several, and this is new to you as well, Chase, you see several pieces of the runium that are on the table float up and start moving around, and it forms into like a little hand made of these rocks, and it starts picking stuff and moving it around much faster than T-Bite normally moves.
Oh my god.
I might be slow, but my mind is fast.
You're like augmenting your experience.
Yeah, anything is possible with the right thought process.
So you're
Did
like
you,
really smart.
You know a lot about this rune stuff, this runium.
Yeah, the runium. I fuck with it.
This is my guy.
All right. So, have you heard of people melting it down for a drug?
No. I know you shouldn't put runium in your body.
It's kind of fun.
It's not. I tried
Oh,
to put some pieces in my arm instead of a headset, and it melted, and I didn't feel so good.
what happened?
I felt funny and not like myself, and my voice went ooh-wee.
Like an auto
And
tune.
I felt like I had to do what other people told me. I don't like that.
Okay. I message Bai just like really quick. I'm just like, I love how happy Chase is like right now. Like it's like so cute.
I tell you back, ditto.
I need you to encrypt a video and do some editing for us. There's a capture of a live stream that I did, and there's also a bunch of short videos and pictures of just us trying to look cool. They're just pictures of us trying to look cool and walking in and out of lights and shade. If you could just make that as edgy and cool as possible.
Yeah, and also if you could, like, help keep our weed profiles out of the hands of the government, that would also be super tight.
Yeah, I hand over my runestone.
T-Bite takes all your phones. He goes, I'll work on that. You guys get some rest.
Thanks.
And
Yeah.
Blanche goes, do you guys, we don't really have like cots or anything, extra ones. Do you guys just need like some blankets?
Yeah, I sleep on the floor all the time.
So you guys make your way to Chase's room, and by that I mean you find a door, and on the door there's a plate that says supply closet, and then right below it in like marker it says Third Eye's room,
It's also covered in drawn phalluses.
with Nasha's like signature under each one. Nasha's signature, of course, unreadable by human tongue. Anyway, and you open the door and you see a comforter that has been suspended by 4 pieces of rope that are attached to the roof. You see a small desk, and on it you see a small rune station game system, and a little microphone, and just a little recording setup.
This is where the magic happens.
And by magic, he doesn't mean sex. I've misread that several times in his head.
It's cozy in here though. I like it. Is this your recording setup?
Yeah, right down there is my corner, and then up there is where I sleep.
It's a tight squeeze for all of it. I don't mind. I'm actually gonna go sleep in the wagon just tonight. Like we have blanket, or I'd assume a wagon has something.
Yeah, they offered you blankets.
Yeah. So
I can imagine that I can have the animals sleep here, right here at my desk, because I don't have like a chair. I have pillows. I sit on pillows, so more and the animals can sleep here. I could probably fit.
Patricia jumps into the hammock and is like, okay, good night, everyone, and immediately falls asleep.
Are you serious?
So we're having a sleepover in the carriage?
This is my.
y'all could share.
No, it's fine. Let me just. He kind of reaches in, and as soon as he finds what he's looking for, he like quickly pulls and stuffs it up his shirt.
Roll sleight of hand versus perception for the rest of the room.
Even if I do see it, I mean, I'll roll 2 if I see it, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Like,
I got a 19.
That's a 13 for sleight of hand.
I got a 16, so I guess.
Dang it!
But I'm not gonna say anything either.
You guys see what it is, and you know what he just put in his shirt.
Well, yeah, let's go.
Can we play your console sometime? I've never played.
Yeah, sure. Wait, I think there was we have a bigger screen. We have a shared one that we all play on.
You hear a very distinct sound in the distance, and that sound is.
Oh yeah, you guys run along. I'm gonna go talk to my uncle.
Oh. Okay, we'll see you in the carriage then.
Yeah, and Chase like heads towards the trapdoor.
I get in the carriage and I'm totally trying to listen and like peek out the like through the cracks.
Hey, Uncle Sneezy.
Oh, hey, how's it going, bud?
We're good. We just got back from. I just got back from the convention, and I have brought some.
Yeah, how'd it go?
The convention hall kind of collapsed.
Oh, are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine. Well, I'm fine, and Nosh is me. I made some friends, and they're here now. We're wanted by the government.
Oh, that's what. Oh,
yeah.
you should have opened with that.
I'm sorry, Uncle Sneezy.
You can make an uncle have a heart attack.
I know that was
a heart attack.
That was the one thing you told me not to do, is to get wanted by the government.
That's what I said.
I
go
thought
out,
it
have
was going to be
some fun.
Nosh that got me into that kind of trouble.
Get wanted by the government.
Yeah.
Because I know how Nosh can be. Isn't that right, Nosh?
Yeah, Uncle Sneezy.
Listen, also Betty is gonna be dropping by later.
Okay, yeah, I'll take care of that.
No, if you want, I can. If you want, I can do it. It's
okay.
It's no problem, really.
Hey, do they know?
They're cool despite being clean, but they don't know the trade secrets.
Gotcha, cool. Just checking.
I'll just run down and grab what she needs, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, and he kind of gives you a fist bump. And as you guys run down, he kind of like knocks on the carriage door. As you run down, Chase, he kind of knocks on the carriage door.
I just step right out.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Dante.
I am Bison.
And you see an old greasy gnomish man, and he goes, "Oh, how you guys doing today?"
We're good. We just came with Chase. We made it at the convention center.
We had some pie on the way here. It was really good.
Oh my god, fucking phenomenal
You
pie.
guys are very tall.
Oh,
do you want me to like sit?
Oh no! Hey Blanche, can I get? And you see Blanche kind of come in and just kind of pick him up on either side.
It's a pretty neat place you have. I'm sorry, what was your name? Sneezy?
My name's John Sneester, but you can call me Sneezy if you want. Any friend of Chase is a friend of mine. You know, I used to be really close with his dad. Shane Haley.
Okay. Well, thank you for letting us stay here tonight.
Sweet man, Val was.
Wait, why do you sneeze so much?
Yeah. Hey. Oh, listen, I'm just allergic to pollen and trees and metal and grass.
You know,
cotton.
That's better.
Sheep. I'm really allergic to sheep.
At least you're not allergic to bullshit.
Goats.
A lot of
Goats
people...
are pretty bad.
You don't like goats?
I'm allergic.
Do you want to eat my goat more?
Their hair gets somewhere. I'm sneezing for a week. Oh no!
She's in the carriage.
As Ameryh runs up and starts licking his face. Bah! Bah! And he goes, oh, hello, hi.
She's really friendly.
And Blanche is kind of holding him up higher and higher so the goat can't quite get to him.
Oh, you don't want Ameryh.
He's allergic.
Go back.
Ameryh awkwardly goes back inside.
Sorry.
So
I misread that.
Ameryh skitters up into the cart again.
I don't know. Dante just kind of looks at Sneezy and so what all do you do around here? And like, you don't need to be coy. It's okay. Like,
we're criminals.
Well,
we are wanted criminals by the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, you listen, and I know you're the wrong people to ask, but are you guys bad influence on Chase?
Probably. Yeah, I'm violent and impulsive.
I mean, you're protective. You don't go after people that don't deserve it. And I do nerd magic.
Oh, you're a wizard. Interesting.
Yeah, I cast a little mage hand. I'm just like, I do necromancy.
Oh, interesting.
I hope that doesn't bother you.
Oh, have you seen the company I keep? You can't bother me with a little necromancy.
Thank you, sir.
And Blanche slowly sets him down as as Spike has brought out a step stool.
So,
and he's kind of standing on the step stool.
We don't come with much. I feel bad not offering anything that you guys are letting us stay here, but I'm a pretty damn good cook.
Oh, you can't just be saying that.
If you guys have a store or you got what it needs, I can whip up something.
Oh, I got what you need.
And I guess Dante, I make my way to the kitchen. I'm gonna cook me up some dinner.
I'm okay. There's no cooking skill in D&D. There's cooking utensils, which are you proficient in those?
Nope.
All right. So you roll a straight D20.
Oh God, I don't add anything to it.
I would say wisdom, because wisdom is knowing not to put tomatoes in a fruit salad.
Guys, it's
okay. I'll allow that. Normally, the way it works is if you're proficient in cooking utensils, you roll with those. You roll with proficiency.
So I got a 21, so we good.
Oh, okay.
19 plus 2.
You make a bomb-ass dinner. What is it?
Gumbo, probably.
So you guys are all sitting around, and Blanche goes, "Where did you learn to make this gumbo?"
It's just needed something to fill my time.
At this point, Chase, you make it back into the room, and Blanche goes, "Oh, Chase, come on! You didn't tell me your friend was a great cook." But she's just downing gumbo.
Who cooked?
Me, nerd magic.
Nerd
magic cooked? Oh, I gotta give me some of this.
Oh, is that his nickname, Nerd Magic?
I've grown to love it.
What's up, Nerd Magic? As he holds up the runestone high five hand.
I high five it, I guess.
It kind of, as you hit it, since it's not like made together, like it's not magically fused. It kind of like breaks apart and regathers. It's like there's some sort of gravity keeping these pieces in together.
Where'd you learn to do all this? This shit's awesome.
I was really into mechanics, so when I got my first runestone, I figured we could do one better.
I dig it. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And he holds his real fist out for a fist bump.
Alright, I fist bump that too.
And he just very slowly looks at you as he slowly holds his hand out for an explosion.
I'm trying to
Your hand has been gone for more than 30 seconds by the time you realize what's happening. There's a knock on the door, and Spike gets up to go see. And you hear the door open.
Excuse me, I was just trying to find people to search the place.
And Spike comes walking back, and he looks to Uncle Sneezy. Sneezy goes, "I'll talk to him," but and Uncle Sneezy walks up. "Oh, what appears to be the problem today?" "Oh, hi. Pleasure to meet you. We are here on the search for some fugitives on the run." "What do you mean, some fugitives?" "Oh, well, we have reason to believe that the recent people who have caused the destruction of the RuneCon Convention Center are hiding in one of their various homes, so we've tracked those homes down, and we're just giving them a quick check through."
Get in the cart. Now. Go.
can we get to the cart without him seeing?
You can roll. You have to like make your way past a distant hallway, so you can make it like a stealth check to not be noticed, because Sneezy is trying to keep their attention for a reason. And he goes,
"Oh, I don't think I've seen anything like that." And they go, "Okay, we're supposed to like check."
I got a 5.
I got an 8.
I got a 22.
You guys are walking, and Chase makes it by easy. He's used to sneaking by authority. But as you guys are going, you two, being Bison and Dante, you guys hear, "Wait, hold up! Who's that over there?" And he looks back at you guys and he goes, "Oh, that's..." And you quickly see Blanche and carrying T-Bite to get into the hallway. And they go, "Oh, these are two of my adopted children." And as they're walking up, you see the magical hand holding all 4 of your runestones, including Patricia's, behind T-Bite, so that the guy can't see that this is happening. Mm-hmm. As T-Bite is like walking forward with his hands up. Basically, he's trying to slip you guys your phones.
Oh, sweet.
That is enough a distraction for you guys to get to the garage.
Are we safe in the wagon, though?
You might. I mean, it's very clear they're trying to search the apartment. Like, they're trying to search the house.
All right, so...
We hiding.
Chase, is there anywhere we can go that's more hidden now that, like, we're in safety?
Well, we could always... What's gonna happen is that we're gonna wait. Mm-hmm. And if Spike gives us a signal, I'll know the signal. We'll move from the garage into the junkyard, where there are lots of trained cars and lots of little carts and lots of places to hide in there. But for now, we just gotta be quiet.
Okay.
So did we get to the carriage though?
Yeah, you guys have made it into the carriage, and
I reach into my bag and I pull out my reading glasses and I put them on.
Okay, that's just a weird new character quirk you just added.
Yeah. So I've got my hair up and I've got reading glasses on.
This is a whole new world of Bison that no one here knew.
Oh no, Bison has reading glasses. That's been canon from the beginning. She just hasn't had a reason to wear them yet.
Yeah, we, listen, it's nothing personal. Just your neighbor, I think his name is Trader Joe, reported having some new people coming in on a cart. So we're just gonna check your garage and search around there.
And you look over into the other hallway and you see Spike give you his signature signal, which is him sticking his tongue out a little bit and giving you a thumbs up.
All right, this way. And kind of there's like a stack of tires in the corner. He kind of just shifts them over and just kind of ushers you guys through.
Yeah, there's a little like hole in like you can crawl through into the backyard like area. We skip over to as you like hear them entering the building as Sneezy has run out of ways to get them to not come into the building. We skip over to their perspective where they start searching around and they find the door that's inside that leads to the garage. And they creak it open and they see a cart and they see a set of tires that is slowly like just shaking from being settled, from being scooted over. No. Alright, search the cart.